ladies and gents, it is I, Nick Storm, the Australia. You see that? I like pep it in a little jazz hands. I don't know what's happening. Welcome to the 29th episode of Figure Friday! Woo! Yeah, guys, everyone in the live audience, live attendance, going crazy as you can hear. It's just me in the live attendance. Look, maybe we'll get a whole venue going. We need to reach max capacity, okay, if we ever do. But if you have eyes, because of course you do, maybe you don't. Maybe you're reading the Braille transcript. Look, more power to you if that's the case. If you have eyes, you'll see Justin Kendall from Wrestling DeLorean 85, WrestlingFigureNews.com, and all the likes. Oh my goodness, Justin, welcome back to Figure Friday. Dude, Sam is making towns. He's being a journeyman, holding it down in the territories right now. So hey, come in and clutch, Justin Kendall. Thanks for being here, dude.
I'm happy to be here. I'm willing to fill in anytime Sam is out there building rings like the NWA champion.
It's like the real world's champion he is. And I want to shout out to Jacob the Wrestling Fan first, dude. He was here before I was, because always Nick Storm is... Well, Justin and I were talking off air. Matt Cardona's always ready. I am never ready. So, look, if that's a new branding thing, thank you, Justin, for that. But, dude, we've got... shout out to WrestlingFigureNews.com for one, but for these articles, if you will. But actually, before we get started, Justin, if there is someone watching who may not know the extent of what you do, break it down for us. What is it that you are always ready and I'm never ready? Tell me.
I don't know that I'm always ready. I'm barely ready. You may be never ready. I'm barely ready.
That's good. Hey, at least that's something, you know.
It's like the tag team. We could be a jobber tag team in the 90s.
Yeah, Job Squad renamed right there.
Yeah. Well, WrestlingFigureNews.com is where I would like to think you can go for all the modern scale wrestling figure news, whether it's WWE, AEW, New Japan, whatever it may be. Also, I'll throw up some big rubber guys because I'm an LJN kid. So I love those things. And yeah, I just try to stay on top of it. And then I do I guess it's weekly now, podcast. I just had Steve Ozer on. I was following your very awesome interview up with my own interview with Steve. We didn't go 3 hours, but you know.
Thank God. Oh my God, dude, his poor bladder. I know. Every time I bring it up. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I appreciate that. Your Broadway that you did with Steve Ozer. So
it was a Broadway main event, I won't lie. It was oh man, I even said if I go 3 hours, I'm retiring. And look at me. That's a proper wrestling retirement right there. Don't actually retire.
I think you just missed it by 3 minutes, though. So I think you're good. Yeah. I don't think you have to retire. We're not going to hold you to the stip.
Okay. No rocks being thrown at me this time, unfortunately. But no, dude. There's like just so much happening in the week of just wrestling figures in general. And I'm very excited for one because the title of this gosh darn episode, is that Spanish?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
I don't know. It might be Spanish. But Jacob Lou just picked up Jacob Lou. Jacob the Wrestling Fan. Captain Lou Jacob Lou. That's your new name, by the way. Sorry. Just picked up Captain Lou Albano about 3 hours ago. The figure is great. Give it to me. Seeing Mike Belcaster throw the Superstars, shirt over it. Oh, it just is so good. But before I was rudely interrupted by my own self going to the comments, because I was stalling, I think, maybe to think of something. Dude, first Jeff Hardy figure in maybe like a year or two, I think. I want to say loosely, but I don't know. I don't remember the last time a Jeff Hardy figure coming out, and it's weird, like, having that feeling, because Jeff Hardy is such a toyetic guy. Mattel was pumping out figure after figure after figure, and, he signs with AEW, and there's been some pushback with some lines and stuff like that, but we're finally getting the Jeff Hardy from AEW on Match 9, and along with some BCC members in here, but the big thing off the top of the dome. Dude, I wanted to pick your brain. What do you think of this Jeff Hardy figure? Are you going to get it? Do you think they should have gone with like maybe a wrestling tire this time around, or what have you? What's your opinion on this?
All right. I've got it in the mail. It's supposed to be here on Monday, but I think it's going to make it by tomorrow, would be fantastic. I do wish they would have went with a wrestling attire, though. I don't know that I need multiple street gears in one wave, and it's Jeff Hardy. I really would rather, I'd prefer the wrestling gear. But what I do like about this figure, though, is the amount of detail they went into on these tattoos. It is very impressive that you get the full arm sleeves, you get the back tat. So in that regard, I totally dig this figure. How about you?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Absolutely, dude. Same thing. I think because there hasn't been a, I guess, promo attire Jeff Hardy figure like by Mattel, by Jazzwares until now. So I think like to get it out of the way, I think that's a great thing. Especially now with all his tattoos, he has like full sleeves now, double sleeves, and shout out to Alex West Collects who actually reviewed this Jeff Hardy. I got a couple stills from this from his review, and go watch it. It's beautiful. It's amazing. But some of his head scans are so misprinted. Don't worry, I feel you on that. Don't worry, I get the curse. But like the I think like it just looks full. I like how tattooy it looks compared to the Elite with the back tattoo. It looked maybe like a little. It looked like body paint, if I'm being honest. So this maybe looks more like it's in the skin. Just nitpicks though, but I think the way they got all the detail and oh man, I really, I mean, like I can't look at this and be like, yeah, this is awful.
No.
So I think the big selling point on this for me is just the fact we're getting a promo attire. The hair up for Jeff Hardy, which we haven't really seen, like a hair in a bun. Which I know people are gonna be shitting themselves to get. So maybe not that. That's maybe that's a bad analogy to use. But I'm definitely gonna be like throwing, the necklace from the Ultimate Edition, the tank top from the Ultimate Edition. I think that's really gonna set this figure over the top.
Yeah, and I was trying to think of what would be like a 1-to-1, like because you can pop it at the waist. Like what
Yeah.
would be like a wrestling attire Jeff Hardy? Is there anything that's like close that Jazzwares has done that would sort of fill in there?
It's like, so that makes me think like, have they done full sleeves for a character? Now I'm like, maybe like a Matt Jackson or something. Like I know he wears full sleeves sometimes, but yeah, it's like I wonder how many people are gonna be making customs out of it. Or dude, you could even do this. Get like cloth arm sleeves from like eBay or something like that. Maybe if they're, I don't know. There's a lot of like 1/6 scale sort of stuff, 1/16, whatever. I freaking forget the scale all the time. Never ready. Okay, never ready. Putting that really pushing that home. So yeah, I think people maybe get like cloth armbands and make their own wrestling attire out of this if that's the case.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. Have you seen the chair though?
Chair is
Oh,
way detailed.
chair is so detailed. You can see it on the I think it was the front of the box there with Jeff Hardy holding it. It's just a big Jeff Hardy here on the chair, so I love it. I'm a big Jeff Hardy nut, so picking this up. But it's not only the Jeff Hardy. Actually, you know what? Before I move on, I think this is how my brain works. Thanks, coffee. One sip of coffee does this. So I'm thinking how you make everyone happy with this line is have Jeff Hardy be the chase. Have maybe the wrestling attire be the chase, or the promo attire be the chase. Probably promo attire, I'd more say, just because wrestling attire, wrestling figure, get the wrestling figure. But maybe that's how you make everyone happy in this regard. But again, they, we see how they went with it. They made Alex Reynolds a chase and Claudio a chase. I don't, whatever. I'm fine with it. At least you get Alex Reynolds out there again. But
and that's one of the things with this figure was it was supposed to come with a painted head sculpt, and
that's right.
we're not getting it now, I guess. Or maybe if they make another Jeff, but I would have thought that he would have been the chase in this line. I thought he made a lot more sense than Claudio.
Yeah, definitely. Speaking of the Claudio does look great. We'll touch on the chases in a little bit. But yeah, I think what they did do for the chase is good. Still don't agree with the rare being like the single figure, like the Alex Reynolds. If you do want to complete your Dark Orders, you're gonna have to be scrounging around for them. But I do see why they do that. Like I do see it. Can I like it? No. Okay. Okay. We can have a happy middle. We can have a happy medium. Jacob, you like the name? Jacob Lou, the wrestling fan. Well, look, there we go. Maybe you need to scratch out your birth certificate and rewrite it. Mox and Claudio, dude. Holy shish. So I was gonna say first Claudio, but that's a lie. We got that Ring of Honor Ring of Honor Claudio not too long ago, maybe like this past month or whatever it was. So like I think second Claudio to come out from Jazzwares now, and I really like the look of this.
Me
Obviously,
too.
we only have the mock images so far of these, and shout out to Ringside for posting them, but these images aren't that great in the grand scheme. Like I wish we could get like more, give me those close ups, baby. I'm ready for my close up.
We need some
type
Matthew Goldberg, or one of
Yeah.
the get one of the photographers on these. Let's get the glow up.
Let's get Mike Bellcaster. Dude, he will take figure photos with his iPhone like it's nobody's business. Oh,
Mhm.
man. Yeah, get Mikey Bell on the track, baby. But, dude, this Mox as well. I think Alex West Collects posted a review of this whole wave. I'd recommend you go watch it. It's great. And this Mox, man, when it's all said and done, might be my favorite Mox. The head wrinkles, there's head wrinkles like on the forehead, and I think I don't know why that hasn't really been more prominent on Mox figures because, dude, he's like the strongest man in your neighborhood type, type of deal. He's like the toughest man in your neighborhood, type deal. And I love the what is it? The tights, I guess. Would you call them trousers? The pants, the pantalones. I love them.
Yeah, camo pants,
Yeah,
camo
they
war
look
pants.
great.
Who knows?
Camo war pants. Obviously the black cloth, hoodies, but yeah, they're gonna stain, so they're gonna be plastic underneath. But still, I do like the cloth goods at least. Okay, but yeah, this Mox and Claudio are great, dude. What do you think about these two?
I don't want to be a weirdo here, Nick, but I gotta say I'm impressed that they put, and we can't see him in these photos, but thanks to Alex West Collects, we know that they have chest hair. And I really
Yes.
want to hand it to Jazzwares. It only took them, 3 years to get us some chest hair, but we finally got some chest hair. We
Yeah.
got these
I remember-
manly men with
Yes.
chest hair.
Yeah, dude, strongest man in your neighborhood has to have chest hair. Has to have hair everywhere, dude. I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
He's unkempt, and Mox is the most unkempt person I've ever seen, and I love him for it, okay? That's his best trait. But yeah, dude, this Claudio as well, Forbidden Door attire, when he, versus Zack Sabre Jr. Love that match. I remember it so vividly because I was like such a Cesaro guy and felt like he got mistreated a lot with his booking in WWE. And so I was really rooting for him, especially in AEW, and I've been loving Blackpool Combat Club stuff. A toy kind of mood. Okay, so where the hell was my invite? Dude, I'll tell you where it was. It was out watching your 30-minute video. Okay? Dude, this guy, and did you watch the video? A toy kind
I
of
haven't
mood?
yet, but I'm going to tonight.
It's great. It's fantastic. It's so funny. Shout out to Travis Moody, guys. Look, go watch his freaking newest video. It's a 30-minute smorgasbord of his top 10 Cody Rhodes figures, I believe, from Mattel, from Jazzwares, from all the likes. Okay, so go watch that. It's a bloody masterpiece. Where was I? Sorry, I was just shouting out my boy who deserved it. Claudio, though, I really do like these figures.
I'm
But-
excited.
Yeah, dude, and you're getting them tomorrow? Oh my god, I might have to go over to Iowa and steal them.
Just get on the
Nick
flight
them.
now.
Yeah, okay, yep. Guys, I'll be back. Oh wait, yep. Yeah, my Uber's here. So yeah, I'm just gonna go over to your house and nick them, literally.
All
How
right.
about that? That's why I was named this, because I'm a kleptomaniac. That's why I was named Nick. But yeah, dude, the back tattoo, I can't put that over enough. Okay, controversial a little bit. Maybe not, just the responses I've seen with this Bryan Danielson head. But hey, we've got a Jamie Hayter, we've got a Bryan Danielson with his debut look. He wore this white shirt and these joggers and these sneakers and these pants for like a long time when he debuted. It was like his only travel clothes, I think. Maybe his only work clothes. That's his uniform now. And this Wheeler Yuta. Man, I love this gear for Wheeler Yuta. First time we're getting a non-bloodied Wheeler Yuta figure too. So if you're really, up in arms about the blood and guts, dude, grab this. And oh my god, My Damn Toys said something really crazy. He was like, throw the bloodied body on these tights, it'll just look like there's blood everywhere. It'd look pretty cool. So and a pure title, and Jamie Hayter as well, getting her on the line. I think this is a great go around for Jamie Hayter. And yeah, what do you talk my ear off about this? What do you think of these?
I was so excited about the Jamie Hayter. I'm still excited about it. I don't know that they nailed the head, but it's definitely an improvement, I think, over the first head, because when we got it, it was like, oh man, this is really dated. I can't remember which set it was, like the Unrivaled or whatever it was that she first came in. And then they showed the off the render for this. And I was like, yes, this is it. Let's get this out now.
Yeah.
And then how wild is it, though, that we got a bloody Wheeler Yuta before we even got like a regular version? That's just nuts.
I wonder if on planogram that would have been the other way around and that just didn't see the light of day. But regardless if that was the case or not, it didn't happen that way. So it is very interesting, yeah.
And Bryan Danielson looking like the Cheshire Cat here with that smile, man.
Dude, I love Cheshire Cat is beautiful. Also, wait, look at the Bryan Danielson unmatched where it says unmatched on the bottom. Why is it gold?
I don't know. To match his pants? Did the pants bleed on there?
Maybe, yeah, dude. Sometimes when you put them in the washing machine, dude, they just
That's so weird.
Maybe that's why, dude, I don't know. People are going to be like, I know Fig Heel is going to be like, oh my god, 1 of 1, Bryan Danielson with gold foil for the text or something. And if that's the case, dude, this is going to go for like $10,000. And I'm excited for it.
I hope AEW Dynamite's coming to Des Moines, and I'm going to go. And I hope that at the merch stand, they have these Danielson shirts, just white shirts. I hope they're just selling white shirts at the merch stand.
You know, it would be funny because all the logos have like the AEW logo, like all the designs on the shirt have the AEW logo at the bottom. So if it's just the white shirt and still the little AEW logo at the bottom of the shirt, oh my god, dude, that's amazing.
I'm buying one, and I'm buying 2. I'm buying one for me, and then I'm going to send you one.
Thank you. Yeah. So I don't have to nick it this time. Thanks so much. I love how you ducked the question, dude. I watch too many Tony Khan media scrums, okay? But I'll be seeing my guy Justin Brighton early in the digital world. Dude, now you guys rock over there. So yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys, wait, shout out, do you have a podcast with Travis Moody, dude? I remember watching that first episode. I loved it.
Every other week, a wrestling figure news kind of mood. So we did a mashup, and every other week we're going to be talking figures to scratch Travis's itch.
Yes, dude. Of course, Matt, dude. And he's itchy lately, man. He is itching. He is so itchy, and I love him scratching it because he's making great content over there. You guys are doing great stuff, so always doing great stuff. And shout out to Kid Cheshire Cat LeMayo. Yeah, it's the true. I'm sorry. And even Alex West Collects, I thought it was going to be a misprint for just this one Danielson, but even on Alex West Collects review, his mouth was a little bit misprinted too. He said maybe he got some Cheetos dust on his teeth. I think he said something like that. Don't quote me on it. Why is the unmatched logo yellow? Exactly, yeah. Unrivaled 12. Unrivaled 12?
It's got to be the hater. I think that's what he's talking about, the Jamie Hayter.
Yeah, definitely. And if you got that Carmelo Hayes Elite that just came out, throw the robe on this, dude, that's going to make this figure look stunning. I'm just saying.
Great idea.
Yeah. I think these look great though. The BCC shirt on Wheeler Yuta is great. I love cloth. I think I like cloth goods anytime we get, just because I like having the entrance attire. So whenever we can get just a smorgasbord of stuff for an entrance attire, dude, freaking Finn Balor from Judgment Day just has a wardrobe on, man, and freaking Dominic has a flannel. Like, oh, it's beautiful. So just wish they wouldn't stain.
Anyway. I don't know. Like, I don't love that we're still putting clothes that stain the figures on them, but I don't know. I think you can see Wheeler might have some plastic under him, but sometimes that doesn't even protect it. And one of the things I wanted to point out about Wheeler was Alex said that he's got a giraffe neck. He looks like he's got a little bit of a giraffe neck. And I was looking at photos of Wheeler, and it was this exact like replica of him. And he's got a giraffe neck. The guy actually has a giraffe neck. So I think they actually got it right.
Wow, they're sticking true to the accuracy. I got to respect that.
Yeah, you really got to.
Oh, great question here coming in from Kid. How do you both feel about Jeff scan? Oh, the Jeff face scan change, no face paint. Yeah, so we touched on this a little bit earlier in the episode. If you want our thorough details, but we'll gloss over it a little bit again. I think I think to make everyone happy, make Jeff Hardy a chase and a regular. Have one be the promo attire, one be wrestling attire. Because I think no face paint. We saw renders of that, and I think that made everyone really excited for what Magic and the team over there had to really bang out and produce. So that made me excited for once. So I'm a little let down at that. But I think the figure, I don't have it in hand, but I think the look of it is stunning. I maybe would have changed the torso to be the Moxley torso, just because I don't really like that Chris Jericho looking torso. I think it's a bit wide for Jeff. But that's just, again, a nitpick. Damn it. What about you though? Yeah, face change, scan.
Bummed about it. I like your idea. I thought that was probably the way to go. Would have rather seen that than Claudio. I think that figure would have been really, really sought after too. If you do that with Jeff Hardy for one of those, and I mean, you make Alex Reynolds one of 5,000 or whatever, because like Kyle Peterson points out, sometimes we don't even know like what the count is on some of these figures. Like there could be 5,000 Wheeler Yutas and we just don't know it. They don't put the sticker on it. So why not do that with like Alex Reynolds? And that adds a little bit of like I got to get Alex Reynolds is one of 5,000, and then Jeff one of 3,000. People are just freaking out, and maybe not in a good way. It's a mix where it's like, you get the one of 3,000, but I don't know, like you can't satisfy everybody. I think that's what Jeremy Padower recently said.
Yeah, I mean, it's the truth. It's the truth, dude. You just can't satisfy everyone. That's like wrestling companies, you run into this problem. A lot. Like I trying to satisfy everyone. You just can't at some point. And I don't know. Maybe like if you had left like a Claudio to like a 3-pack ringside exclusive, because I think that Claudio is beautiful. A lot of people are gonna want that Claudio, gonna want that jacket. So I don't know. And plus we know the history of Jeff Hardy figures, Elite One. Just it being on stores, being pulled from stores, and maybe if they, Jeff Hardy had a chase, that'd just add to the allure of Jeff Hardy figures. But hey, what can you do? Great idea. Look, all I'm here for is the validation. So thank you. That's all that's all I make the show for. Totally agree. Thank you. Again, validation. No, I'm joking. Driving home from work, so missed the first 5 minutes. That's all. 15 minutes. That's all good. Can you pick me up a McChicken on the way, please? I appreciate it. I'm a little hungry. Totally agree on the Jeff torso, Shane, because the rest is really... Dude, I know. That's the thing about it, Travis. I'm like, everything is so great about it. I just maybe wish it was the Moxley torso. I don't know. Nitpick. Gotta add that on the shirt. Biggest issue with AEW is how late these figures are coming in and how dated. Absolutely, I agree. Mattel can get away with it because of the quality and legends. Yeah, the namesake I think really helps Mattel in that way. But also Mattel is like a well-oiled machine when it comes to wrestling figures. 14 years they've been doing this line. That's incredible. So they've got a lot ahead of Jazzwares too. Fan of the Jamie and John, so looking forward to sharing on that tomorrow. Yeah, dude. Well, let me share on it and give me those figures. How about that? Freaking Australia, you have to be patient. Imagine being patient. Anyway, dude.
And there they are.
The chases that we were just mentioning for this set. The chase, the Alex Reynolds and the rare 1 of 3,000 Claudio. Now, I was saying everyone's going to be wanting this Claudio. Dude, you tell me, look into my eyes right now. You tell me, you look at this Claudio and tell me you do not want it.
Oh, I actually like the standard version better.
Okay, me too, but this is clean.
This is clean. It is a really good figure. I can't remember which event is it from.
Neither. No,
it's one of the pay-per-views. It's like Forbidden Door, I think.
Yeah. It's definitely a pay-per-view type beat.
Yeah.
But hey man.
I want that Alex Reynolds. I really want that Alex Reynolds. And it's one of the most heartwarming things. You see his Twitter. Did you see him posting about getting this figure?
Absolutely. Yeah, man. He posted with his son. His son was just playing with it in his hands, and I thought that was really cute.
Yep, that poor guy has been on a journey to get this figure. So,
Yep.
3-4 years later, finally putting the Dark Order together.
Yeah, man, it's I think Alex Reynolds finished his story. We got a lot of stories being finished this year. Cody, shout out. Maybe Drew McIntyre, and then losing his freaking title to Damien. Shout out to Damien. There's a lot of stories being finished, and I think Alex Reynolds is no less. And
it's a longer journey. He had a longer journey than Cody, man.
Is that true? Summarize it. I might have missed the post.
What, 2 years for Cody to win the title, and 3 to 4 years for Alex to get this figure?
You're right. Okay, you're right. You hear that, Cody? You have nothing to be crying about on Monday Night Raw. I'm joking. I'm sorry. I'm joking.
Take it back about our president. Do not talk about our president that way.
Wait, can we all rise for the national anthem? Whoa! Thank you. But yeah, dude, I even remember this Alex Reynolds, when it was shown in the render, it didn't have a beard. So I think they added that in post. They added the beard, and I think maybe it might be a case of it looks like Just for Men hair dye on it, because I don't know if there's going to be beard sculpt, because I remember the render having no beard, but maybe it's changed. Don't look, I'm just talking, okay? Anyway, but yeah, dude, what do you think of this Chase and Rare, I guess, overall?
I'm super excited about Alex Reynolds. Definitely want that one. I think great point on the beard. I hope that there's some sculpt there. I hope they worked that out and they didn't just, give the Just for Men treatment or whatever it is. And then
that little brush going, in the beard.
Yeah. Your beard is weird, man. Don't tell him that. Don't tell him. And then Claudio, like that jacket. I know My Damn Toys is psyched about that. So
he's probably putting that on his own wrestling figure as we speak.
Oh,
I don't even know if he has the figure yet, but he's already in his mind putting it on his own tray figure.
Yep.
Absolutely, dude. I think, dude, you put a Brody, like Mr. Brody Lee, Stu Grayson, Johnny Hungy, Evil Uno, and Alex Reynolds together, and Anna Jay as well for that matter, and -1 for that matter. Oh man, dude, that's gonna be a great figure photo. Someone please do that. Thank you, God. Oh man, I'm not even religious, but thank you, God.
Did you
Alex
say
Reynolds,
Stu, or have we kicked Stu out?
Look, he was made. He finished his story before Alex Reynolds, so it's it's like damn. And then he got released, and then he got signed back, and then he got released again. Actually, I think.
Yeah.
Dude, poor Stu, man.
I know. Damn Stu.
Dude, and I like Stu. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. Alex Reynolds is really one of the set I want, to be honest. I'll probably never get it though. Dude, true. It's a 1 of 5,000. I believe the 1 of 5,000s are easier though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I always forget because I'm never like, is there, because there's different, there's a 1 of 5,000 chance, 1 of 3,000 chance. Like that's, I mean, yeah, there you go. Poor Alex should be a 1 of 2,000 just to make people want it. Make them feel good. What the hell? Heel Moody.
Yeah, no kidding.
Heel Moody. I love that. Man. Chill. I don't know if that was to me or to him, but either way, I think we both need to take a chill pill. Moving on, dude. Moving on. Before I even touch on these, I think it was Steve Oza for the 300th episode of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. Steve Oza shared a little tidbit of information for the boys over there and shared the lineup for the upcoming Elite Waves, Elite 113, Elite 114, I believe in. And shout out to WrestlingFigureNews.com, whoever that guy is.
Oh, me. Thanks.
It's this one. It's me. By the way, it's here. It was me, Austin.
It was me, Nick.
Oh,
put my hood up and do it.
There you go. There you go. It was me, Austin. There we go.
It was me, Nick Storm.
I'm clipping that forever. What's goody, Nick? How you doing, Omega? Well, I'll tell you what's goody. We're talking about the new upcoming Elite lines from WWE and Mattel. Dude, holy hell. So, Elite 113 comes to us as follows. We have CM Punk, Carlito pictured here, and he's also the Chase in the set. Kofi Kingston, Dragon Lee, Trick Williams, yeah, I like it. Tiffany Stratton, okay, also pictured here. So that is the wave for Elite 113. Man, so off the bat, straight off, I want to say this Carlito, I think in the purple gear, is a must for me. That's an absolute must for me. I love the torso that they went for this. If you guys remember Bobby Roode, you know, if you guys remember Bobby Roode, I think he's like a backstage producer now. Shout out to Bobby Roode. But he has like, you know, his elite figures have this sort of torso, and I think this is a great torso for a modern day Carlito. He's jacked to the gills now, man, and we're getting a hand apple accessory. Maybe we can get an Ultimate Edition Carlito, and he's even biting it and spitting chunks or something like. Maybe we can get like a Goldberg with the smoke out of his mouth, you know, and he just get spitting chunks out of his mouth. I'd get it. I'd put that on my own figure.
You
I'd be like,
you keep talking about like that, and Mattel's just gonna come hire you right now.
Dude, help. Yeah. Please. That'd be amazing. Dude, I wouldn't have to buy my figures anymore. Gosh. I'm going to recreate that Santos Escobar clip with that Carlito. Yeah, Santos Escobar. That's going to be freaking amazing. But dude, what do you think of these pictured here? And then maybe we can do some guesstimations on what attires we can guess for the rest of the set. But for now, dude, this Carlito regular, Carlito Chase, and also this Tiffany Stratton. First elite for Tiffany Stratton, and first elite for Carlito, too, which is insane.
This line is insane. This is a crazy wave of figures. I mean, I feel like Mattel's really hit its stride the last few, but this lineup is just like, you've got Carlito finally getting his elite figure with a chase. You've got Barbie Tiffany Stratton. This is supposed to be like a Barbie tribute gear, which of course Mattel can do. Like these two alone were like, all right, you're setting like, this is a good lineup to start, you know? And then like they drop all the rest, you know, Whoop That Trick, you know, Dragon Lee, CM Punk, and we're all speculating on what that figure is, and then Kofi Kingston, which is going to be the pair for what, the Xavier Woods and 112.
Right. Yep. 100%. Dude, I think whenever I see this Tiffany Stratton, I just remember like Barbie, like watching the Barbie movie, and like when she's going into the real world, she got the cowboy hat on and all that fun stuff. So yeah, and I wonder if maybe there could be like an exclusive, like a ringside exclusive or something in the maybe in the future where they actually put like the Barbie logo on it, because it is Mattel. Mattel can, I don't know, I don't want to speak for them, but you know, it'd be easier if you know, it'd be an easier process than if they didn't have, you know, Mattel didn't have the Barbie license, I guess. So they could really like put some Barbie, like Barbify it up and seriously put some trademarks on it, and I think make it all pink and everything. Dude, I'll grab that. I don't care. I really like the color pink. I won't lie. It's a good color. It's nice.
If they can do crossovers with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters and all of those, and Masters of the Universe, which they've already done, Barbie's got to be just as easy as doing Masters, right? Like that's you know what Mattel is known for. So I would fully expect it.
And hey, we're privy to Mattel getting you know, movie accurate wrestling figures. They had the whole Hollywood wave, you know, and now you know, we're seeing greatest hits. We're seeing the Scorpion King finally with The Rock. Funny figure. I love that. That's a great figure. At least the CGI on the Scorpion King figure isn't bad, because there is no CGI on that. Oh boy. But yeah, actually, yeah. Before we move on to this speculation, for I guess the rest of these gears, Dragon Lee, Trick Williams, Kofi, and a CM Punk for everyone there apart from CM Punk. I can't think of an attire just because I'm freaking Rain Man with CM Punk. Okay, can you blame me? But I'm guessing it's gonna be Royal Rumble attire. Maybe he'll come with the shirt that's also coming with the Mattel Creations exclusive. You know, the black shirt with the what his new sort of design on it. Maybe that's gonna be it. Isn't it his MSG gear? Omega says. I believe the MSG gear is slotted for a top picks elite.
Didn't you get that out of Ozer? Wasn't that your interview with him?
I squeezed it out of the board.
Did. That was you. That was you. You get your flowers, man. You got that out of Steve. I remember sitting there watching and being like, "Yep, scoops."
Thank you guys. Thanks so much. Thank you so much. I did get my scoops, and I also got my 31 flavors and went to Baskin Robbins and got my scoops as well because you can never have too many scoops. Yeah, I think MSG Gear 2. Yeah, like look, top picks elite, which is crazy. I would have swapped this around maybe because the top picks elites. The stores order more of those figures because they. If you want to go to a store for a wrestling figure, you want to see some on the shelf, and the top picks waves are the ones to see on the shelves majority of the time, I believe. And so I would have maybe done like the Royal Rumble gear for the top picks, and then have this gear be the all black just because it's an elite wave. Elite waves come and go, but top picks waves they kind of last the whole year. I'm going to be broke with all these punks, man. Yeah, me too. But yeah, the good thing about this MSG gear punk, though, it's a freaking literal template for any CM Punk gear that you want to make with any decals. And I think that's fantastic.
You literally said that on the show before, and I was like, that's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant. That's a great point because
Thank you.
Curb Stomp City Customs and all these places have to be like salivating that basically they've got this blank canvas to work with.
Absolutely.
Or all the customizers out there.
Dude, good. Maybe this is a good thing. This is top picks because whenever you go to the store, you're gonna be picking that up and making a difference, CM Punk. So maybe it's a good thing. It's gonna be crazy. So I wish they could put butterfly joints on women's Ultimate figures. Yeah. So Asuka was the first women's Ultimate to get butterfly joints. So fun fact about that. I hope that's going on. Oh well, that's definitely going to be a pattern, I think, going on into the future. So hopefully we get a Tiffany Stratton Ultimate. That's going to be crazy, dude. She's been killing it. She's some of my favorite, I guess, matches in the women's division on weekly in WWE. So shout out to her. Moving on, like Donkey Kong, we got Elite 114. As pictured here, we have Jimmy and Jason, because I know him like that. No, we have Jimathan and Jason, Uso, Tommaso Ciampa, Zoe Stark, Ilya Dragunov, and Braun Breaker. Now, this wave is also kind of stacked too, especially if you're an NXT guy, dude, because you got some Zoe Stark in there, you got Tommaso Ciampa, Ilya, Braun. This is like a huge NXT wave, man, and this is going to be an updated Ilya. I'm guessing with the goatee, with the mustache. I love Ilya Dragunov so much.
Give us some soft goods too.
Absolutely, give us like last Ilya Dragunov, I believe, had some soft goods. So give us like another robe again. Hey, look, Omega said it, so I don't have to. Yeet. Oh, I just said it. Damn it, dude! I'm so excited for this Yeet attire. I hate how much I like Jey Uso now because of it. I like not because of the Yeet, but Yeet was like this lingo thing from like Vine era, like from 2016, dude. This was like 10 years ago. This thing was like, how'd they bring it back anyway? And why am I excited to get this? This is crazy.
Wrestling fans love chants.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I don't know if it's any deeper.
It's not any deeper. I'm glad you edited it there. Scott Estime. I hope I said that right. I know I didn't. How you doing, dude? Welcome. Well, hey, Nick, aren't the top picks like a re-release of an Elite Wave figure? Do you think it could be the same figure MSG attire? Not. There are some cases where it is the same attire, but there is that Elite Cody Rhodes with the red tights that hadn't been released before. So they do put a lot of new figures in the top picks wave. It's majority new figures. But if they can put a re-release in and save some money, obviously they're going to do that because it's just smart budgeting wise. But if it is the same as the MSG attire, I don't know, man. Because they've done that in the past. What do you think? Did they go this route?
I want to say it's going to be the Royal Rumble attire. That seems to make the most sense. It could be a flashback figure, but I don't know. Like, I think that there are better possibilities than it being the MSG attire. And I don't know that they would do a straight black attire in 2 waves. That to me seems a little more risky.
Yeah, and I think if they were going to do that, they'd make, like you said, might be a little bit more risky. Maybe they just get a re-release Punk out, like from years past, like an Elite that you know, like Elite 20 or something like that. They just re-release that, maybe, you know.
Yeah.
So maybe that might be easier for them. But dude, who knows? This is all intriguing. This is all so interesting. So I'm really excited for what they got in store. They mostly are. But then Cody has new attires, yeah, because Cody, he getting that presidential treatment.
Mm-hmm.
Are they mostly repaints? Yeah, for the most part. Oh, kid, thank you. Nick, your McChicken is on the way. Next day, air to Australia, yeet. Dude, that's gonna taste so good when it's next day.
Do not
That's
eat
gonna,
that. Do not
uh,
eat that.
what do you mean?
Don't.
What if I get what's that word? It's like the fish, salmon, salmonella,
Yeah, I think that's the.
salmon, salmonella, ella, getting that salmonella, ella. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, moving on. I hope that freaking made you swerve into traffic, dude. I hope you're not driving. Moving on, dude.
Swerving
Oh my
when
god.
you drive.
Top rope catch. Anyway, let's speak more of this Elite Wave because we got Tommaso Ciampa, Zoe Stark, Ilya Dragunov, and Bron Breakker. So Bron Breakker, I think it's 2 elites he has right now out, and it's the pink attire and then that chase from that also from that same wave. Beautiful figures, dude. I saw that pink attire in store once, and I wish I had picked it up, but Bron Breakker wasn't on the main. He hadn't won me over yet because I'm a weird person, and I'm only just watching, you know, the WWE product again weekly, like crazy, like a madman. So I really want a Bron Breakker now. So looking out for this. Tommaso Ciampa. Last time we got a Ciampa Elite, was that his ringside exclusive?
Oh yeah, I think it was.
Oh boy, amazing looking figure that one was. Zoe Stark as well, first time in the line. I really do like Zoe Stark. And yeah, Ilya Dragunov again. Any out of these, maybe even Jimmy and Jay that you're excited for the most? Maybe ones that you're looking out for.
Updated Dragunov, excited about that. Zoe Stark, first time in the line, so excited about her. Are we gonna get a beard breaker? Do you think he's gonna have the beard?
Hey, he could. Yeah. This very well could because I mean, there's a lot of goatee bronze. So, hey, they could do that. I wish. I hope. Maybe it's not a case of just for men where they just use the same head sculpt and then whatever the case. But I hope that it's full bearded.
Is it too early to do a Triple H Ciampa? Like, is it too early for like DX or DIYX or whatever they were calling it?
I wish they just said DIX, but obviously they can't go that route. But that would have been pretty. That would have been pretty attitude era. It just says dicks, you know. I hope that Ciampa is a DIY attire. That would be really cool. Like the blue, yellow, black sort of things they've been going about. But yeah, DX. I wonder when that's gonna come into fruition because you already know that's probably gonna be a 2-pack. Maybe they might even be like a ringside exclusive. Those figures are coming out. If they can make the means for it, they probably. You know what, dude? R-Truth probably called Ciampa and Gargano DX just to make elites, just to make figures. Okay.
It's like you're gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah, you gotta make a lot of money. Yeah, shout out. I'm excited about Trick Williams, Dragon Lee, Tiffany Stratton, and Zoe Stark. Me too. That Dragon Lee is gonna be really fun. I think luchador figures are just fun overall. They're just super clean to look at, and Dragon Lee's gonna be no different. And Mattel, man, with their luchador figures, it's so great sometimes.
Am I crazy, or is this Jey Uso missing like the palm tree on his side or whatever tree that is?
Oh, you are right. You're right. It's coming off his it's like on his belly, isn't it? Or maybe around the side or something like that. Yeah, wow. Ooh, okay. If you can you know what, Kendall? You know what? I just called you Kendall.
That's fine. Chill like other people do.
You keep talking. I'm gonna get up a photo of Jey Uso and see if this is accurate.
Well, I think they have it on that Ultimate Edition, the Ultimate Edition 22. I want to say that it was on there. So if you had that at the whatever the shirt was, like I'm the true tribal chief. That's a little too long for a shirt, but whatever that was, I would think that he would have to have it for his Yeet era.
Absolutely. Like, he's got to have a crop top and everything with this figure, right?
Oh yeah, but they never show
Oh, man.
soft goods, so I mean
Yeah.
that I wasn't too worried about. I figured that was a given, but yeah, you got to have all the tattoos, man.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for stalling,
Oh,
because look, right here. They're more prominent than I thought initially, maybe. So they're, yeah, as you can see, they're on the left side, right under his pec,
yep.
under his tite, maybe. But look, yeah, maybe they can fix that, because I'm pretty sure before he was main event Jey Uso, he had those. He was the real chief, and he had the palm tree, tattoo. So it's, yeah. So it is interesting. Let's hope they fix that in the thingamabobby.
Mm-hmm.
Plus back tattoo. Yeah, true that. Luchador figures are always awesome. I love the Lucha Brothers figures. Yeah, dude. All the Lucha Brothers are so fun. I love them. Lucha Brothers figure from Marvel 2. Lucha House Party was really great. Dominic Mysterio's first figure is some of my favorites. Yeah, there you go. That Dom figure is great. I would love to see someone fix up that Dom figure to be like the updated skin tone, with the more pale, because that attire was great. It was the blue and orange, I believe, to match that Ray for because Ray got his freaking eye gouged out. Dude, Pandemic Wrestling was fun. Got his eye gouged out from freaking drunk Messiah Seth Rollins or whatever that was. Memory is so, oh man.
How could we forget?
Who remember the trenches, huh? Who remember? Who was there?
You were on the screen, right? There was just a bunch of Nick Storm screens behind them. You were the whatever they called it. I can't even remember.
The Thunderdome, brother.
The Thunderdome. That's it. Yeah.
The Pontiac Thunderdome, dude.
That would have been amazing. Just nothing but Nick Storms.
So I've got to make that now, okay? Oh man, I gotta get a photo of the Thunderdome and just edit my face, just my screenshot of every Figure Friday episode, just different screenshots. Oh man,
look at Zerpy.
I hope they can. Dude, shout out to Zerpy, guys. If you don't follow Zerpy MD on Instagram, go do so. He has some great figure photography. Currently opening my AEW Unmatched Series 9 figs. Man, we talked your ear off about it. No, I'm joking, not your ear off, but dude, I am so excited to get these. And that Jeff Hardy for one, man. We talked extensively a little bit in the episode, but damn, man, you're getting them tomorrow, Justin, you cheeky bugger.
I feel lucky. Not as lucky as Zerpy, but
yeah, honestly, yeah, dude, a Figure Friday in the background too. I love the content you can just have in the background while you're doing stuff. Okay, it's like the bread and butter. It's what we're all here for. Remember zombies in wrestling? Yeah, pandemic days go hard. Dude, that's so funny. In the pandemic, they had zombies. That's so funny. Wow, I guess it was like the apocalypse, huh? Unlucky for Miz. Yeah. Unlucky for Miz, dude. Zerpy, I love you. Hey, dude, let's go. Love you, Nick. Love is a strong word, but I love you too, buddy. Moving on. I don't love many things, but I'll tell you what I do love. This Elite Legends of the Territory era pack. I can't speak. A pack available now, and actually, they're shipping right now too, which is exciting, dude. Man, I am so excited for this pack. And there are 4 figures, not just 2, but these are too beautiful to pass up being on the slide. So, dude, oh my god. I'm just gonna recap real quick for the people at home if you aren't aware. This is the shipper it comes in. This is how it looks. I actually really like the I guess it's cartoonified, versions of it. Just reminds me of olden day posters, and I love that sort of stuff. And this is the shipper it comes in. You open the shipper, and this is another shipper. Maybe it comes in, and no, this is a box. Maybe this is the box, right?
I think it is. Yeah. I think it's got to be the outer box, right?
It's beautiful because it's completely replicate of those posters. Oh no.
Yeah, no, you're right. That first box was like the outer box. This is like the slide up, or I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's like a flap. You open it and then you pull out these bad boys. Whoa. Yeah, dude. So they're actually connected. Harley Race and Billy Graham are behind Muhammad Ali and Gorilla Monsoon, I believe. I don't know what that. Sometimes you just gotta let it breathe a little bit. Dude, these look fantastic. I love these. We put them over on the show, I think, many a time too, and I can't stop putting them over because this is the definitive Harley race for me, and the NWA Championship, Real World's Championship territory title.
Yeah.
NWA Real World's Championship, dude, which is fan-freaking-tastic. Oh man, I love these. So, and the Muhammad Ali cloth goods suit. I'm gonna put Cody in this suit ASAP. I don't know. I need to find a use for those figures because I know the Harley race is gonna just freaking be looked at all the time. But talk my ear off about these, man. They're shipping from Mattel Creations right now.
Also on the way, I think might be here tomorrow. I hope they're here tomorrow. And I'm so stoked about that Harley race and Superstar Billy Graham and Gorilla Van Vader and Leisure Suit Muhammad Ali. But
Leisure Suit.
I absolutely love that Harley race. I'm so stoked to have like a Starcade, Flair for the Gold,
Yes,
just angry old man, Harley race.
And shout out to Fig Volt. He was like, why the fuck do I need this Harley race? It was like, I've got King Harley race. What the hell? And I was like, you know what? Fair. And I think Fig Volt's looking out for this Billy Graham. But dude, the Billy Graham is fantastic too. The WWF title with that Billy Graham. And I believe, I could be wrong in saying that, but I believe, I don't know, dude. I was born in 2001.
Yeah, it's the WWF title.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know that can they say that? Does the extra W allow them to say that it's the WWF?
Maybe they have to say WWE, and then it's complete, and now it's completely something else. Like it's not even the same. Maybe they have to go that route. Next time I get Steve on the WWE title.
These are just so great. I really do love these, and I hope I know he said that they're only a box set. It's not a line. I hope they do a line out of these somehow. I've heard Case Fresh and I think maybe Fig Cave and a few others sort of talking about what they'd want in the future. And I think that they're right. There are like a lot of options that you can sort of hit on to make really good packs still from like that 70s, early 80s, pre-golden era. So I don't know, but this is a great start, I think.
Yeah. It's a BBBQ. The extra B is for BYOBB. That extra B is a typo. This might be a reference to something, and I'm just falling blank on it. But there's a lot of B's I just said.
You and me both.
There's a lot of BBBBs. Maybe I need a BB gun to shoot that message away. BB gun. There's a lot of B's.
There's just too many guns here.
Hey, wait! It's becoming summer over there in the Americas, right?
Yeah.
Is there a lot of bees pollinating at the moment?
Yeah, lots of bees. Lots of bees.
Especially in Figure Friday. Oh, The Simpsons! I knew it, dude. I'm only just now watching The Simpsons in full, and it's a fantastic show. Thank God for The Simpsons. I do want to mention something about this NWA title as well. A fun tidbit of information that actually got broke from Steve Ozer. Dude, was it on your show? Because I know okay, guys, if you haven't been on the Wrestling Figure News podcast and watched the Steve Ozer episode, there are so many juicy little bits of information that Steve gives, and it's really worth your watch or worth your listen, and I couldn't recommend it enough. And I remember, I think maybe he said, I believe it was meant to be like an NWA Rick. That might have been on Fig Night, actually.
I think it was on Fig Night.
But yeah, I had to put over your podcast because it got so much info from it, dude. Like literally, it was a great hour listen. It feels like 3 hours, and I think the difference between that and my one is mine was 3 hours and felt like 3 hours. So yours was 1 hour and felt like got the information of 3 hours. Okay, so I think that's the best thing right there. But this Harley race, man. Whoa, is that a new freaking arm sculpt for Harley race?
I think it might be. Is it?
It looks like shorter at the bicep.
Well, I think I heard Steve say that the Superstar Billy Graham has the Steiner biceps.
Yeah, which is perfect.
But I think you might be right. I can't tell, though, for sure.
Grain of salt. But NWA title, this title was meant to be in Elite 100 and coming with no other than Ric Flair in Elite 100. But they didn't have the rights to Ric Flair. That might have been in the middle of the AEW negotiations between Rick and AEW. Maybe they would have put Woo Energy in the the Elite 100. Maybe that would have made people happy. Jeez,
didn't make Tony Schiavone happy, man. So
no, he was just a little wet. That's all.
Yeah. Who would you bump out of 100 for Ric Flair with the NWA title? Like, if you're looking at that lineup, who in Elite 100 gets bumped for Flair?
Maybe Austin, and then put Austin in the Elite Wave, like maybe the Elite Wave after, because that was a great Austin. But it wasn't like a definitive Austin for a lot of people. It was a great chance to get that Steve Austin. It was a stunning Steve, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
The other
who would you replace? Sorry, I just had a stroke, I think.
It's tough because who was it? It's like Andre, Rock, Cena, Becky, Austin, and I don't know. Who am I missing?
Was that it?
There's 6. So
there's 6. All right. Well, the 6th one is very rememberable.
Clearly, the one that we would cut is the 6th one that we can't remember.
Ray Mysterio. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Let's cut Ray.
Yeah. Sorry, Ray. I like that figure. I still have that figure.
WCW Ray. Yeah. It's a great little figure. But yeah, maybe I would have replaced that. But also, dude, that wasn't all that Steve shared. I asked him further in the DMs. I was like, this Rick thing intrigued me. Who ended up replacing Ric Flair? In Elite 100, and he said Bruno Sammartino at some point, and I was like, wow, okay, so that's interesting.
They were flip flopping that set, man.
Yeah. So that that's probably a stressful one to flip flop. When you're thinking about it, you got to make a lot of people happy. It's a lot of pressure on you, I feel like, to get it out like that. But yeah, Bruno was apparently meant to be in there at one point. Hogan was meant to be in there at one point. Things evolve, he said. So shout out to Steve for that little tidbit.
And which Ric Flair would it be? Which attire? Would it be the Starrcade '82, the match for this Harley? Would it be something else? Like,
dude, I was hoping for suited. As soon as I saw that, I was like, imagine a suited Ric Flair, watch and everything, NWA title.
Ooh, it's pretty tight.
They got to release a Ric Flair in a suit now, because I have this title. I mean, oh baby. I'm back. Was at the gym. We'll have to rewatch the segments I missed. I skipped this set. Can't buy it all. Exactly. You can't buy it all, and you got to buy some. Okay, so hey, you made the executive decision. Okay, and that's sometimes hard for all of us.
Yeah.
Also, dude, I need to go to the gym. Damn, dude. Thank you.
I admire Travis's restraint on purchasing, which I wish I had.
Yeah, I wish I couldn't impulse buy.
The other interesting thing too that came out of Fig Night was that this set was really built around Muhammad Ali, and it might be the last Ali.
Yeah. So, breaking this down to the people at Mattel and WWE for Miss Steve Ozer and stuff like that, saying, I think Muhammad Ali was really the selling point for WWE at this, or maybe whoever it was to convince to get this pack really rolling because of just the star power Muhammad Ali brings. It makes sense to me. So shout out to Muhammad Ali for this. Sting like a butterfly, float like a sting like a butterfly. That doesn't. What am I saying? Hey, it's taken over.
I mean, I love the stinging butterflies.
Yeah. Oh God, dude. Got a lot of bees and a lot of stinging butterflies this episode. This is Insect Friday, so welcome to Insect Friday.
That's what the second hour is. Just like,
next time I get Steve on.
Yeah, we go from Collision to Rampage. We'll have like a little flash, and it'll be Insect Friday.
It's Friday. You know what that means. Bunch of insects being talked about for an hour extensively.
Let's talk about pollination.
I can't believe the Figure Friday After Dark is just about insects. And it's, dude, I gotta get David Attenborough. If that's like any excuse to talk to David Attenborough, get him for an interview on Insect Friday. Anyone down for that? I got 2 words for you. It's not happening. That's 3 words. Whatever. I can't count. Moving on. Dude, these are just great photos. So I did look at did some research. I did some little typing away on my grubby keyboard I have over here. And when I first saw this territory pack, I was like, okay, what is this Muhammad Ali Gorilla Monsoon thing, and how haven't I seen it? And I watched it on YouTube. It's not just on YouTube. Dude, I think Muhammad Ali gets pulled up from the crowd, and I think he just wants to fight Gorilla Monsoon, or whatever the case. And Gorilla Monsoon picks him up and just does an airplane spin, and it's the funniest thing. It's just like, I don't know if someone like a boxer nowadays would get buried like that in wrestling, so instantly, but that's pretty. It's just like, as soon as you like, no one can step up to Gorilla Monsoon, by the way, because you're just gonna be airplane spinned ASAP.
Look at him just bear claw throwing that fist out of him in that figure photography there. You know, that's just a complete recreation of real life, right?
Yeah, it's fantastic. This is really great, and I think it's the new gen ring that they're doing this into, and it looks beautiful with the red, white, and blue ropes. Oh baby!
Oh,
because these we're gonna get into some fix-ups, maybe some pickups of the week here. Now on Figure Friday, I want to do a thing where, you know, we go through our pickups, we go through our fix-ups. Maybe I fix up a lot, so there's a lot on my end, a lot of the case, and is any on anyone else's end. I mean, hey, that's just a bonus. I want to shout out to the Case Fresh Pod, giving me so many freaking ideas listening to their freaking podcast. So good. Go listen to their podcast. But yeah, some fix-ups, or some pickups, I should say, that I have for this week. If you guys have been privy... Actually, you know what, Justin? Frick my freaking fricks. What did you pick up, dude? Because I'm excited to talk about what you picked up.
How did I pick up? I picked up some EVPs.
Yeah, dude.
With their lampshades.
The shower
I love
curtains.
these. You can get these shoes at Champs. I think they're pumps. Maybe these aren't the exact pumps, but yeah, I love this attire. I think these might be the best looking bucks. At least they're obviously the most colorful, but then if you steal your wife's cuticle clipper, you can do a little fix up. I got that tip from Matt Goldberg, and then had some old Bucks bodies to throw on. I think I need some wrist tape here, but I'm really digging these, and I think these are the Forbidden Figurines championships. I'm waiting on my TurnQuest championships. So, but yeah, I think those came out pretty well.
You did the headbands fantastic. I've seen people just cutting them straight at the top. You know, where the silver starts, I guess. And you leaving that little bit, dude, that adds so much to it. I think I might do that. That's great. That's great. Dude, show me again. Oh, that's fantastic. Look at this. Guys, look at that. And I like how they flail out a little bit too. That looks fantastic. At least they're still there, you know? Like, that's fair. I agree with you. I've got these bucks on the way. I order them. I couldn't, you know, get them from Walmart because we have no Walmart in Australia. This is so sad. We don't even have like a freaking replacement for Walmart. Not even like Wall Shot or anything. No, none of the stuff. Low hanging fruit, that joke was. But these bucks, man, actually might be the best looking bucks in my opinion, and I'm glad I do have another set of bucks that I could change out, you know, from the torso. But hey, coming here from I think it's an anonymous source. But these bucks were meant to be in the Supremes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I wondered if they might be, because they showed off, what was it? Was it Supreme 3 that they were advertised as? That makes a lot of sense.
And yeah, hey, that's what I was told at least. So if I'm wrong, you're wrong as well.
I'm not gonna break my bucks trying to pull its arm off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. These are not Supremes. These aren't Supremes. These ones. But I think maybe these were based off Supremes. That would make sense for maybe the jacket being on it. Maybe the headbands. Maybe they wanted to get other head sculpts in. But yeah, I mean, I still really plan. I really hope we do get Supreme Bucks because I think if they were in the all white gear with the Dior's, I think that would be fantastic. Those heel Bucks from that time were Oh man, they had some great gears. That was like belt collector, I believe, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kenny belt collector. My dad, my biological dad is Kenny Omega.
Wow. I had
Yep.
no idea. Do you talk much, or do you just talk to him on his Twitch stream?
No, no. It's just mainly the Twitch stream now. Yeah. He's a really busy guy, and
He is.
but then I got adopted by Lance Storm and took the name Storm. So I was actually Nick Omega from the jump. So
That makes a lot of sense. Like,
yeah,
you
it
look
does.
a lot like him. Yeah.
Damn. I think next Figure Friday I'm gonna shave the goatee and just have the handlebars. And let's see. I can't even grow facial hair. What am I freaking talking about? I plan on doing the same fix-ups on the Young Bucks. That looks great. Yeah, it looks fan-freaking-tastic. Let me see it again one more time.
Okay.
Oh, it's fantastic.
If I must.
If you may show it off, that looks great.
Yeah.
What do you think of the head scans for them?
I think these might be the best ones they've done of these two. I really
love the
do.
Nick.
The Nick
The
is
Nick is great.
out of control. Like, I vaguely remember the Supreme. I want to say that there was like a Supreme render of these, right?
Maybe.
Of maybe not.
Maybe. I don't know if I ever saw one. I did see just like the standalone photo that, like the Young Bucks themselves, like the real people being in the Supreme Wave, but I don't know. We need Omega on the next Figure Friday. Oh my god, that's not happening. Wait, that is happening. Guys, next Friday. No. If it'll make people watch me. No. Watch. Am I a voyeur? What do I mean watch me? It was just a photo of them in white. Yeah, in the Dior's. Okay. Yeah, so but yeah, that Nick scan, he's straight up going, you know what I mean? It's fantastic looking. It's so fun. So that's great. Speaking of a little bit, dude, I got some pickups as well. And I think we're bleeding into SmackDown, but who cares? We are the unofficial official SmackDown pre-show every week. And so, but anyway, speaking of pickups, holy hell, this coffee is hitting, and I love it. These pickups, man, I got these online. I really want to see these in store, hopefully, but like I kind of take that with a grain of salt when it comes to elite figures because Australia is a little behind, but dude, these are great. These look really, really good. I heard a lot of bad things about this Finn Balor figure, and it's not articulated well. I don't think I think it's a little shorter than it should be, maybe. But without all that being said, I think the Finn, for what it is a really, really clean figure. I really like the attires, the mask. The purple really hits. I love the hits of purple on all these, and when you line them up, it looks fantastic. The Damian Priest blew me away. I just wanted the Damian Priest to kind of complete the Judgment Day in figure form. This Damian Priest blew my socks off, man. I really like all the sculpting on this. There's so much unique sculpting on this Priest. And like everything, like the purple and black just pops so well. This Dominic Mysterio, when you take the shirt off, there's like nothing underneath it. Which I have I have the figures right here. What am I talking about? The photos right here. But you take the shirt off underneath. He's got just kind of like no design underneath it. But like you can kind of make the case for, he wears all black wrestling attire. But it just kind of looks a little plain Jane, if you ask me. Maybe if they accented it a little bit, it could make it a little better. But I do love the mullet, dude. Oh my god, bro. Look at these people. You gotta tell me the custody match was rigged, dude? You tell me the custody match was rigged.
He's his poppy. He's his poppy,
bro. I need to get that cloth good shirt somewhere. It's around in the figure bin somewhere. Hey,
have that
how's
Damien,
it going? Dude.
You have that Damien handy?
You know it. Look at him. So this is I think it's from Edge.
Yep.
The Elite Edge Judgment Day. I cut the sleeves off, put it on Damien. Holy galoob. Holy galoob, dude. Elite figure. I love it.
I think you need one more thing. You need that necklace.
That's a dude. I have it. I have that Damian Priest, but the head scan was so misprinted. I never picked up that figure again. But I
Oh,
have the necklace. I have that vest. I really like that Damian Priest attire. Is great, actually. I might throw this head on it.
they really do such a they like go over the top with him. They love Damian Priest. I mean, the
Dude, my damn
sculpt.
toys said it.
Yeah, I heard Trey say it. You look at like all the sculpting they do, like on these, that like somebody else, they'd just be like, just we'll just print that. We won't sculpt that. Like,
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we already have this leg mold from Seth Rollins, and it's not
yeah,
even a Seth Rollins figure. It's like, what?
yeah,
It's like, yeah. So that I love all the unique sculpting on this. That high wrestling guy. Hey, how's it going, dude? Haven't seen you in a hot minute, dude. It's so good to see your face again. How the hell is it hanging over there, hanging and banging and swanging that thing? What? Anyway, talking about, dude, I really do like the look of this. If you guys want to, do this to your own Damians, go for gold. You'll have to chop your freaking arms off, but hey, it's pretty good. You have to chop your arms off. Take that quote out of context. And yeah, dude, at this fin, for example, you kind of got, I think it's like, this crotch piece was from the Usos, and I think they glued, like they adhesive that piece in, so, but dude, I love the Judgment Day figures. Do you have any of those Judgment Day elites? Are you eyeing down any of them? I know for one, I cannot wait for that new Rhea Ripley coming out.
yep. Same. Looking forward to that Rhea Ripley. I have those, except for the new Mysterio. I just took the accessories and put it on the old Mysterio, the first evil
Beautiful.
Dom. Yeah, and the head, that head, I had to swap it because that head is perfect. Love that Dominic, and I'm a little torn. They're doing a lot of fins real fast, and I wonder if they were like, oh, I wonder if they knew that his contract was coming due, and they're like, well, we may not be able to get him out like again, and he ends up re-signing. So I wonder if that's why we got a couple of rapid succession fins in Judgment Day.
Yeah, especially kind of not too far from each other. I think, when's that fin coming out? It's 111, 112 maybe, and I think this fin just came out 107, and they're sort of, I mean, it doesn't sound like a lot, but elite waves are being pumped out every freaking, I don't know, minute. It feels like every minute is another elite wave being pumped out. I'm going great, my man. How about you? I definitely need to get that Damien and Dom UE when they come out later. Cannot wait for that Dom UE, dude. Love that to bits. Love the look of that. That and that Ray to go with it. But also, I want to show up this fix-up, and I don't think I've shown you this, Justin, so this might pop you a little bit, but I did a fix-up with the Top Picks Elite Cody Rhodes, and put the new Ultimate Boots on the Top Picks Cody Rhodes.
Ooh.
Look at that, so saucy.
He is. He's very sassy.
Look at that, dude.
That
This looks
is
like a cover of Vogue. Like Women's
Model
Weekly
Cody.
right here.
Yeah.
President's Weekly. I don't know.
I'm blushing, Cody. Like, calm down.
That was the response I was hoping from you. But dude, I watched, I think it was Backlash, which was AJ versus Cody Rhodes. Cody had I saw he had like sort of the majority red tights, and he had these boots on, and I was like, oh man, after watching the AJ Cody Backlash match, I kind of want to see how this looks. I really like the look of this, and I don't know, man, it's just kind of, it sets it off the top for me. And maybe I hope they have more hits of deco for the Elite Cody Rhodes boots, because they're pretty plain Jane. They're just like the white standalone boots with the American Nightmare logo on it. They don't even have like the black trim on the bottom, which I would love to see. But dude, do you feel some type of way looking at this image?
I feel some type of way. Yeah, looking at the president like that. Also, Cody, you're the champion now. Come on, man. Like, mix up those boots. Get the goldies out. Like, learn something from the Bucks.
Get everything gold. I'm
gonna go heel.
Gold boots. Yeah, go heel. Yeah, heel Justin. Oh my God, heel DeLorean.
Yeah,
wrestling heel Lorian. DeLorean. Okay, look, I'm getting too far. I feel like I'm gonna have to pay to see more pictures like this of Cody. Yeah, the rest of this album are behind a paywall. Go to the link tree in the
Cody
bio.
fans.
Go to link tree in the bio. President in bio. President in bio. But yeah, dude, I really like the look of this. So I I can't be serious after all of that. Freaking hell. Let's get out of here. Justin, I believe this is going to be it for the rest of this episode. Actually, no, guys, if you haven't, watch this new review on the channel right now. I'm just looking at my slides. I had more new review on the channel right now. I love this hook figure. This hook figure is a pretty great one. There's some little nitpicks, and as you can see in the photo to the right, we talk about Just for Men's a lot. Okay, a lot on this product, I guess, and there's some bleeding on his forehead. And regardless, you can see everything like that in Dorito and eating chips, eating Hook trademark chips on the review on the channel. But with thus being said, I'd say thus concludes thus episode of Figure Thus They, featuring Wrestling DeLorean's own Justin Kendall. Justin, thank you so much for freaking joining me, dude. You put boots to asses. Okay, when the time calls, and you always have an open invite on this freaking show, dude. It's not even like I have to try when you're on here, okay? And it's fantastic, and I love you to bits, okay? So I appreciate you everything you do for the community, just for one, because it's so freaking much, and there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff out there, and for the people maybe again who might not know where to find you, dude, talk about everything. The red carpet is rolled out for you.
Find me at wrestlingfigurenews.com. Find the podcast at wrestlingfigurenewspodcast.com, trying to keep it simple. And then very difficult Wrestling DeLorean 85 on Instagram. So yeah, that's where you can find me. And if you ever need me, Nick, I've said it before, just like Hook, you got to just throw up the Kindle light in the sky and I will see it and I will be here.
Yeah, I'll throw up the Kendall because we're cool like that.
Yeah,
I can call you Kendall. You can call me Storm. It's a great rapport we have now. Okay, that's the only rapport you get on Figure Friday. Okay, have a great one. Thank you guys again for everyone who stopped by. Zerpy, Jacob, Travis Moody, That High Wrestling Guy, Kid. I want to make sure I'm not missing anyone out. Omega MFW, and yes, okay, I'm not missing anyone out. Cheshire Cat as well. Shout out to the Cheshire Cat Brian Danielson figure. That's in the grasps right now. Great show. Two of the best wrestling podcasters in the business. Damn, dude. I appreciate you. Next time, just make sure you invite me too. Bro, of course, we got to get you both on. And we just got to get Travis Moody on in general, okay? Mm-hmm. Travis Moody, I don't want to speak for him, but he's him, okay? Travis Moody is that guy. He's that guy, okay? So look out for that. If you guys are Travis Moody fans out there, I know I am. But if you guys want to find everything Nick Storm, you can do so. Linktree / NickStormReview to find me and all that good stuff. But for the meantime, with that being said, I'll see you guys next week, 7 p.m. EST for Figure Friday. And I'll freaking see ya when I'm looking at you next. Bye-bye! Did you enjoy this stream? Well, good, because after this stream ends, make sure to go onto my channel and binge watch every single one of my videos, because they're guaranteed a good chuckle or two. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye!
Nick Storm, the Australian icon.